All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I am Valsa Williams. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch various projects at Hazira, Silvassa and Mumbai today. India signs a long-term contract with Uzbekistan for supply of uranium. Uttar Pradesh government approves 10% reservation in jobs and educational institutions for economically weaker sections in general category. Cold wave conditions engulf several parts of the country as higher reaches witness fresh snowfall. US President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un decide to hold second summit next month. And in badminton, Saina Nehwal to face Carolina Marin of Spain in semifinals of Malaysia Masters today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will launch various projects at Hazira in Gujarat, Silvassa, the capital of Union Territory of Dadra and Nagar Haveli, and Mumbai today. Our Ahmedabad correspondent reports Prime Minister Modi will dedicate to the nation L&T Armoured Systems Complex at Hazira and lay the foundation stone of Medical College at Saili in Silvassa.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will dedicate L&T Armored Systems Complex at Hazira, which will produce 100 howitzer artillery guns, Christine K9 Vajra T under the Make in India program. Prime Minister will also lay the foundation stone of Nirali Cancer Hospital, which will benefit cancer patients of South Gujarat and neighboring states. Mr. Modi will also lay the foundation stone of Medical College at Saili in Silvassa, will improve three-tier healthcare facilities in Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu and adjoining areas. Prime Minister will also launch the M-Arogya app and door-to-door waste collection, segregation and digitally processing of solid waste in Dadra and Nagar Haveli. Yogesh Pandya, Air News, Ahmedabad.
In Mumbai, he will inaugurate the new building for the National Museum of Indian Cinema and address the gathering. Our correspondent has the details.
The state-of-the-art museum, built at a cost of about 141 crore rupees, has been curated by National Council of Science Museums. The freshly restored heritage building Gulshan Mahal on the film division premises will display a rare collection of artifacts, vintage equipment, photos, costumes, tapes and much more. The displays have been divided into 9 sections ranging from origin of cinema, silent era, studio era, new wave cinema and regional cinema. The new museum building adjacent to Gulshan building has 4 exhibition halls. Madhuri Pange, AIR News, Mumbai.
India has signed a long-term contract with Uzbekistan for supply of uranium ore concentrates to widen its source base for the nuclear fuel. External Affairs Ministry in a statement said the contract was exchanged in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Uzbekistan President Shavkat Mirziyoyev, who is attending the vibrant Gujarat summit in Gandhinagar. The Exim Bank signed an agreement with Uzbekistan to extend a $200 million line of credit for financing housing and social infrastructure projects. Mr. Modi also held separate meetings with his Maltese, Czech and Danish counterparts on the sidelines of the summit. Meanwhile, the Gujarat government has signed around 130 MOUs with investment commitments worth over 56,000 crore rupees in various sectors on the first day of the 3-day summit. Officials at a press meet said majority of the MOUs were signed in the port and transport sectors. India's defence export is likely to cross 10,000 crore rupees by the end of the current financial year. Secretary Defence Production Ajay Kumar announced this at the summit in Gandhinagar yesterday. Speaking at a seminar on opportunities for defence and aeronautics in Gujarat, he said Indian industry has been doubling the defence exports in the past 3 years. The government has approved setting up of 3 new naval air squadrons in Gujarat and Tamil Nadu as part of efforts to bolster the Indian Navy's overall strength. A Defence Ministry release said the government has also sanctioned recruitment of manpower for manning additional aircraft in existing Dornier surveillance squadrons in Kerala and Andaman Islands. More from our correspondent.
A contract for procurement of 12 Dornier aircraft was signed with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited 2 years back, and their delivery is commencing soon. The new Dornier 228 maritime surveillance aircraft to be delivered to the Navy are fitted with improved state-of-the-art sensors and equipment which includes glass cockpit, advanced surveillance radar, optical sensors, and networking features. The aircraft will enhance maritime domain awareness of Indian Navy through round-the-clock sensor-based surveillance and provide targeting data in areas of operation to ward off terror and other threats from sea. The addition will further strengthen Indian Navy's efforts at coastal security of India's vast coastline of over 7,000 kilometers. Anupam Mishra, AI News, Delhi.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website newsonair.nic.in. The Uttar Pradesh government has approved 10% reservation in jobs and educational institutions for the economically backward in the general category. Our correspondent has filed this report.
Addressing media persons about the decision after cabinet meeting, the spokesperson of the government and power minister of the state, Shrikant Sharma, said that 14 decisions have been taken by cabinet and the biggest decision is to implement the notification by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment dated January 12, 2019 to provide for 10% reservation for economically weaker section of the society. He further added that the scheme would be implemented from back date, that is January 14th this year. Sharma said that this reservation would be given without modifying quota for any other category. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
A team of the Election Commission will soon visit Jammu and Kashmir to review the situation with political leaders and other stakeholders on polls in the state. Giving this information, Chief Electoral Officer Shailendra Kumar said the voter list will be updated till the 31st of this month. He said the Election Commission has allocated 17,000 additional electronic voting machines with voter verifiable paper audit trail facilities to the state to be used in the elections. Many parts of the country are experiencing severe cold wave conditions. In Jammu and Kashmir, Srinagar and other parts of the valley are experiencing very light to moderate snowfall since last evening. Met Department has predicted heavy snowfall and rain in most parts of Kashmir Valley and elsewhere in the state. Divisional Administration Kashmir periodically issued avalanche warnings for Anantnag, Kulgam, Budgam, Baramulla, Kupwara and other areas. In Himachal Pradesh, fresh spell of snowfall in upper reaches resulted in a cold wave condition. According to weathermen, heavy rain and snowfall is likely to occur at isolated places in the state today due to western disturbance. In Delhi, people experienced a chilly day with the minimum temperature settling at 4.5 degrees Celsius. Moderate fog also hit some parts of the national capital. Cold wave conditions also prevailed at a few places over Haryana and Punjab and at isolated places over East Madhya Pradesh. The 49-day Kumbh Mela is attracting large numbers of devotees and visitors daily at Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. One of the major attractions of the Kumbh is creative hub Kalagram, which is providing a glimpse of Indian art and culture to the visitors. More from our correspondent.
13 pavilions with unique design and look have been constructed in this village. 7 cultural centers displaying various specific crafts. Cultural events from different states also performed here. Visitors are very happy to see a mini India at one place. Artists are also praising this Kumbh Mela.
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है जी, बहुत अच्छा खाना है, अच्छा रहन-सहन है। सरकार ने हमें कुंभ के मेले में बुलाया है। हरियाणा की ये ब्रिज लोग कला है, इसका प्रदर्शन करने के लिए पब्लिक बहुत आनंद ले रही है।
People can visit Kalagram till 4th March. Shashank Kumar, Kumbh City, Prayagraj.
U.S. President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un will hold a second summit by the end of next month on dismantling Pyongyang's nuclear and missile programs. White House made the announcement yesterday after President Trump met top North Korean negotiator Kim Jong-chol in Washington. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders said a location will be announced later. The two leaders had met at Singapore in June last year for the first summit. In badminton, Saina Nehwal will face three-time world champion Carolina Marin of Spain in the semifinals of the Malaysia Masters in Kuala Lumpur today. Yesterday, seventh-seeded Saina defeated former world champion Nozomi Okuhara of Japan in the quarterfinals of women's singles to enter the last four. However, Kidambi Srikanth crashed out of the men's singles. At the Khelo India Youth Games in Pune, Haryana made the big move last evening, while hosts Maharashtra consolidated its top position, touching a new milestone of 200 medals. Here is a report.
Haryana bagged an incredible 8 gold medals along with 8 silver and 15 bronze in boxing. Then they added 2 more from the 3 Kabaddi finals they featured in to take their gold haul for the day to 10. Maharashtra, who also had a good day with 8 gold medals, 5 from boxing, 2 from tennis and 1 from table tennis. The day saw 30 gold medals being decided. Madhya Pradesh is way behind in medal tally but was on number 3 in gold race yesterday after Haryana and Maharashtra. They have won 3. Haryana and Jharkhand have won their semi-finals yesterday in the girls under-21 and under-17 hockey. They will face each other in finals on Sunday. Finals in some categories of boxing, football, tennis and hockey are scheduled today. Nitin Kelkar, AIR News, Pune.
Railway Minister Piyush Goyal will flag off the railway's latest bi-weekly Rajdhani train on the Mumbai-Delhi route today. This will be the first Rajdhani passing through the central zone, taking a detour via Madhya Pradesh instead of Gujarat. In a record, Central Railways has informed that all the 756 berths of this Rajdhani were booked in just 5 hours after the bookings opened yesterday. And now, for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Anuja Kumar.
Thank you, Valsa. The Indian Express lead cites RBI Governor Shaktikant Das at the vibrant Gujarat summit. Amid calls for rate cut, RBI Governor's caution, growth okay, inflation a worry. Mega opposition rally in Kolkata today, leads the statesman. The Asian Age writes, Rahul extends support to Didi on opposition tally eve. Lok Sabha polls likely in April-May. Election Commission to announce date in Ides of March, reports the Pioneer. The paper also notes Congress inks poll alliance with regional players in Jharkhand. AAP announces it will go it alone in Lok Sabha polls in 3 states, Delhi, Punjab and Haryana, reports the Hindustan Times. Boost for BJP in city as AAP rules out poll pact with Congress, leads the Times of India. The paper also notes in latest electoral rolls, number of Delhi voters down 1.2 lakh in 1 year, despite an increase in the city's projected population. Fog Republic Day drill lead to chaos at Delhi airport, headlines the Hindustan Times, with at least 600 flights affected. DMK first party to challenge 10% quota in court, criteria wrong, observes the Indian Express. Park violations doubled in 2018 as bloodshed hit decadal high, reports the Hindustan Times. No new engineering colleges from 2020, review every 2 years, informs the Indian Express of an unprecedented decision of the AICTE. No more lots, DDA to let buyers book 1,275 unsold flats online, notes the Hindustan Times. On India clinching the ODI series with a 7-wicket win over Australia, the Hindustan Times writes, India ruled down under. The statesman terms it a perfect series finish to a historic trip down under. And finally, 20 brave children may not get proud Republic Day moment, observes the Times of India, as their hopes of being part of the parade are likely to be dashed, with the centre dissociating itself from the National Bravery Awards given out by NGO Indian Council for Child Welfare. And with that, it's back to you, Valsa.
Thank you, Anuja. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch various projects at Hazira, Silvassa and Mumbai today. India signs a long-term contract with Uzbekistan for supply of uranium. Uttar Pradesh government approves 10% reservation in jobs and educational institutions for economically weaker sections in general category. Cold wave conditions engulf several parts of the country as higher reaches witness fresh snowfall. U.S. President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un decide to hold second summit next month. And in badminton, Saina Nehwal to face Carolina Marin of Spain in semifinals of Malaysia Masters today. With that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.